And they basically argued, not just implicitly, but explicitly, that Hollywood has long been known for discriminating against or creating barriers for the participation of Jews in various power sectors in Hollywood, which I think would come as a gigantic surprise to anybody who has ever had any remote familiarity with Hollywood. And the same is true at educational institutions. Go and look who the last 7 of 8 Harvard professors were. They were all Jewish. John Mearsheimer talked about this. He's been in academia for 50 years. And he said, I keep hearing that there's this problem with not enough Jews or Jews being attacked. I've been in academia for 50 years. The idea that Jews are underrepresented is so insultingly false. But the attempt to turn these educational institutions into somehow bastions of anti-Semitism, even though they're filled with Jews at every crucial level, including donors and administrators and professors and students, you always need a reason to censor. You always have to cite some sort of crisis. But I think the key thing here, Tucker, is that even if you believe those protests were anti-Semitic and harassing Jews, and it was wildly exaggerated for so many reasons, but these speech codes I'm talking about that Trump forced the universities to adopt, our IHRA hate speech codes, they have nothing to do with protests. They're not about conduct. They're solely about ideas. You're not allowed to say that the existence of the state of Israel is a racist endeavor. You're allowed to say the United States is a racist endeavor. You can say that about China or Japan or Iran, Norway, Indonesia, any other country on the planet. In our schools, you're not allowed to say it's a racist endeavor. You're not allowed to claim that Jews participated in the killing of Jesus. You can't draw comparisons between Israeli policy today and that of the Nazis. You can compare American wars to Nazis, any other country. It's all special protections of the kinds that we told we were going to be done by. And there are so many more of these that are amazing, that are just so obviously protected speech, but no longer safely expressed in the college or university setting.
But it leaves America, just like this war, it leaves America unprotected. So, not that these are protections, and I would never, of course, support a law banning criticism of the country that I own, America. We all own this country as citizens. So I would never support those, but it's just interesting that there's no criticism of the United States, our country, that is banned or even discouraged, only of a foreign country. Is that correct?